Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Ms. Roxanne. This is Daily Rambles. Today we are doing Jessica Jones Season 2, Episode 4, called AKA God Help the Hobo. So we had Jessica is in anger management, and that's what she has to be doing for 30 days. And it's the summertime, and it's hot as hell, so people are already kind of agitated as it is, because when it's hot, you're just less nice, I guess. You're more short-tempered. So people are pissed already. And then we have Jessica calls Trish, and they talk wigs. So they're looking at wig shops. So they figure out that the woman that they were looking at had a wig. And then we have a kid almost dropped out of the window. And I think this is a Super's kid that almost dropped out the window because he was talking like, "You save people all the time, don't you?" So he wanted to test it. And then the parents, which is the Super and the ex-wife, are pissed at her. And then we cut to Hogarth looking at treatment. And then we have Chang, who was the other PI that wanted to buy out Jessica Jones' PI business, is pissed. And drops her and wants her to drop her as a client. Yeah. And then we had Trish and Jessica go wig shopping, and turns out the one they went to was the one that she used to go to, and it was not a fun experience, and the woman was very kind of to him. And so they think that the person might have had cancer, maybe, and that's why she needs a wig. Then we have Trish shows Jessica Max's video. Trish wants to go public with it, and then Jessica and her go visit a girl named Kelly, and then Chang goes to Jess, but she isn't there, so she talks to Malcolm, so he tries to poach him, and he also says no. It's like, what are you talking about? But he does leave like a very inviting offer as far as like money, like a new, I guess, position or whatever. And then we have Jessica threatens Max, so he calls the hospital. Then Hogarth calls Jess about the dirt on. She wants dirt on the other people in the firm. And then we have the Super says sorry and not to worry about the eviction. So that happened. And then there's a slumber party at Trish's. And then we have Griffin again being a little bit shady. And then we have Oscar and Jessica drink. And he's been out of prison for 6 months. And they make out. Then he leaves. Then Max got info. And then we have Malcolm stands up to Jessica and it works. So basically, he gets like a little bit of a title bump because he's actually doing a lot of the work. And then we have Hogarth talks to Doctor and wants a cure, and she wants something quick. Doctor says no, and she gets really pissed off and leaves. So turns out the girl's name that Jessica's looking for is called Inez, and that she basically was a nurse that helped Jessica when she was in that facility. And so Trish zaps Jess, and then the Hobo says she's in the old banking building. And then Trish has Simpson's inhaler and uses it. And then so she goes on a type of crazy spree for a second. So Trish tased her. And then someone takes info from Jess's apartment and like a bunch of info about this case she's working on right now. And then we have Hogarth buys drugs from Europe, and then Jessica talks to Inez, and she was a nurse, and and Hanson was a patient. Then Chang got the info, and he's the one that took the info, but Hanson took care of the guys. And then we have Trish as being starting to be irrational. She's like angry and wants to do stuff. And she's like, you know, starting to come down a little bit from the inhaler. So then Jessica gets arrested along with Trish when they go back to the apartment. And that's the end of the episode. So, because they're working that with NS, so try to figure out everything, get more info. And then they come back to basically a crime scene, and they get arrested because the back of a truck where they were stealing stuff is like hella insane. And I think all the information in there was taken too. So yeah, crazy episode. I'll give this an A+, and it was really, really good. You're starting to learn more about like what happened, and they're trying to put the pieces back together. So I kind of like that. You know, you start to build more into the characters' past and how they deal with stuff, and that's how they are today. So really good episode. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, A+. That's going to do it for this video. So if you like this video, please put a like, comment down below what you think of the episode. Do you agree, disagree? And like, just let me know like your overall thoughts of the season. Do you like it so far? Like, and all that type of stuff. And if you have any other suggestions for any other TV shows, music, or movies, also let me know down below. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.